Hello, my name is Jonathan Rigoberto Carca, and I am a student of School of Agronomy. And my exposition is Google Play Games. What is Play Google Play Games? This is application where it's possible to find different games, ranking for the best now option the network ones. In Google Play Games you will forward searches, solitary, search games, and much more. Its main and stay it is allows you save points and you win games and it allows possibilities to change. Other features is competition. The main function of the application was player profile, create your personalized player ID, earn XP, and level up your master Google Play. Achievements and rewards complete chairs and earn reward and tag on activity. Inter-app also where you stand against other play. Integrate Google Games, play Pac-Man, Solitaire, Snake and Skipping, even when you're using arcade. Here's your game on or new trading and collision and charging quality. Thank you.
What is player ID? ID stands for the first letter of identification. When you download the application, you choose an avatar and a fantasy name. The avatar is a graphic representation that user chooses to accompany his profile, i.e. an image that represents him. It can be an illustration of a person or an animal, among other things. The fantasy name is chosen by each user to identify him or her in the application. For example, Maria Rosa 2000. What is XP? As you play in the application, you earn XP. This is the name given for the experience points. In English, experience is abbreviated directly with an X and the P stands for points. From this application, it is possible to play different games offline, which is ideal for times when there is no Wi-Fi connection.
How to start and configure Google Play Games. To install the Google Games application on your cell phone and start using it, follow the steps below. Step 1. Enter to the Play Store. Step 2. In the search bar, type Google Play Games. Step 3. Choose the appropriate application. Step 4. Click Install and open once the download is complete. Step 5. Click on Profile. Step 6. Choose a player ID, name, and an avatar, a picture. Step 7. Click on Create. Step 8. In Privacy, select the Friends option and click Next. Step 9. At the question to access the find list, choose Yes and press Save. Step 10. In the personal profile, it's possible to see which friends have an account on Google Play Games. Invite them by clicking on the icon that appears in the lower right corner of each friend. And the final step, share the link to invite them if you want to do is throughout a social network or WhatsApp.
Good afternoon. My name is Christian Ismael Cancepet. Google Play Movies. What is Google Play Movies? It is a digital platform of Google service that allows you to watch movies and TV series purchased through Google Play, providing different types of content to watch. While it is clear that in this platform users are the created and type in the code to acquire the content of the rented or purchased usually the user has the option of acquiring different movies as well as series of different types. Throughout the world, this application has covered covers in the country with the constant use of content. Google Play Movies functions. Content that can be purchased from the video service if video content, specific items of content under video participants in Google Play Movies might be purchased video content or rental video content. In some cases, you may be able to access content you have purchased of the rental through another Google product. Choose as between you which content you have purchased or rented from Google Play is governed by the Google Play Movies Google TV user rules, in addition to the user rules for the other Google's products from which you access that content. You may read video content offline if you have an internet connection and are signed in with your Google account, or offline for and the authorize the this. Thank you.
Google Play Movies does not work like Netflix, for example, where you pay a fee in access to a connect. In Play Store movies, you will pay to watch each movie you want to see. To buy or rent one, you will only have to access to Google Play. Ac- Once there, click on the connect you want in the same way as if you were going to download an app. In a matter of minutes it will be available to you. It depends the connect the speed. In for example, step in one will show you how to use Google Play Movies. Step 1. Download the Google Play Movies in your device. If you download the app in the computer with your sort of movie, it's to your Android device. Step 2. Allow the party of on your device. You need to make sure third-party apps you're currently enabled as the installation source. Step 3. Go to your Self-Manager or Play location near you will not locate the Google Play Movies app file you first downloaded. Once located, click in the normal installation process will begin. Step 4. Google Play Movies in the installing your device now.